Well, hello, my friends. I am here with Lori Bechtold. She is the Chief Development Officer for CSI, Child Saving Institute. Lori, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I talked to James earlier a few months ago about the big, all the big happenings at
Mhm.
CSI. And now here we are, not too far away from Cabaret, which is your annual event. And so we're going to be talking about that, which is coming up on April 14th, pretty quickly. And it's a little bit earlier in the year this time around.
We did. We moved it up. It normally was on Mother's Day weekend,
Yeah.
and we moved it up about 3 weeks. And I believe going forward, we will keep, that April date.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, that weekend is so busy in that time of year with graduations and
Yep.
s- spring sports that it just made sense for it to move it earlier in the year.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, again, I love this event. This event is so much fun. So let's talk a little bit. Let's talk about the honorary and event chairs this year.
Sure. We're honored to have Andrea and Adam Peterson as our honorary chairs. And our event co-chairs are Gina and Nick Patrick and
Okay.
Michelle and Nick Strawhecker.
Okay. And I know they've been involved with CSI, which is also one of the reasons where, why you invite people to be the honorary chairs and the co-chairs. Let's talk about the format of the evening, because this event, do you know how many years this event has
I
been?
believe we're celebrating 30 years this year.
Okay, all right. And that's huge because I honestly can remember attending this event probably when it first started. Um, and it was back at what was the Holiday Inn, which
Mhm.
so where's the location this year?
We were at Embassy Suites in La Vista.
Okay. Okay. And talk about the agenda or the format of the
Sure. So our events runs from about 6 to 9:30, and from 6 to 8 o'clock we have a cocktail lounge. And as part of the cocktail lounge, we are moving from a sit down dinner this year to food stations.
Okay.
That allows it'd be a great time. That allows our guests to have more time together and just have a great atmosphere where people can walk around. We have a photo booth that will be fun for people to jump in and have some memories to take home from the evening. And then at 8 o'clock, we start a brief program where we do Fill the Heart, where we raise money to support CSI's mission. And then we follow it by our comedian, who is Brett Ernst.
Okay.
And if you're a Cobra Kai fan, he plays Louis LaRusso on Cobra Kai.
Okay.
He's a 25-year veteran in the comedy world, and he likes to talk about real life experiences and puts a funny twist on it.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that for CSI the Cabaret,
Hmm.
you've had some pretty amazing comedians over the years grace the stages of this event. And that really truly is just to be able to show up, support the mission, connect with people, and then just laugh, which
Yes,
we all need that, you
it
know,
is. You're right.
especially now. So how can people buy tickets and give us
Sure.
all that good information?
Sure, we still have table sponsorships available. And we also have tickets. We have two ticket price levels. One's a $250 individual ticket, and we have a $350 patron ticket. And you can either call CSI at 402-553-6000, or they can be purchased online at childsaving.org.
And I'm glancing over this way because I am on your website, and there's a lot of great information there, including the info about the event. And let me go back to that real quick. Um, yeah, so again, let's talk about the mission. Let's just talk a little bit about the mission of CSI, and this event raises funds for a really important organization and the families you serve. So let's just talk briefly about that.
Sure. CSI has been in existence. We're celebrating our 131st year this year. and our mission is responding to the cry of a child. We have 16 different programs where we support young children, teens, young adults, and families. And our services range from early childhood education to pediatric and adolescent therapy services, youth emergency shelter. We work with children in the foster care system. We have an emergency shelter where we house young men, teenage men, as they make a transition to their next stop in life. And we serve about 3,000 families annually, and
Wow.
want to be able to continue what we do
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
Yeah, such important work. So again, this is just, one of the events that you have every year. So again, Cabaret 2023, laughing so kids know love.
Yes.
And I love that. And Friday, April 14th, and encourage everybody to come out. Again, this is one of my favorite events, and really is, you're raising funds, you're connecting, and then you're also just being able to enjoy and
It
having a
is.
great comedian, which
It
is
is.
so much fun. So
It's a night of true laughter and fun.
yeah. All right, Lori, thank you so much for joining me today, and encourage everybody to go to childsaving.org and find out more about this event and also about the organization itself. So just appreciate all you do for the community, Lori. Thanks again.
Thanks, Dee. Truly appreciate it.